Are you the one who starts the best conversations on Facebook, WhatsApp, or in the group chat? If so, this is the podcast for you. Hi, I'm Eva.
And I'm Don, and welcome to Chat and Bother. This is a 15-minute podcast where we start conversations and you and your circle finish them. So go ahead and share this episode with a friend or family member so they can listen to it and you can talk about it together.
Good morning.
And good morning.
Okay, so I really was bothering Don this morning. Today's topic, the inspiration would be that song, Backstabbers by
OJs.
By the OJs, yes. So when I told him about what was going on Twitter, he just starts breaking into song. You all can Google the song, find the song, because this whole thing is about intellectual property that we're going to talk about at least a little bit today.
Smiling in your face.
All the time, they just want to take your place.
The backstabbers.
The backstabbers. So anyway, we're going to get to the lyrics in a second. Let's start with the question. Have you ever been stabbed in your back? Because the way that he sang that song, my favorite part is what they doing. Because it's like...
It's almost like his boys came over and he gave them the, man, you ain't gonna believe what happened today.
Yeah.
And one of them was like, they all said it in chorus like,
what they doing? I feel like it's happened to most people at least once.
Yeah.
Especially in business. I am not an attorney. You know how they say I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV?
Right.
I am not a lawyer, but I did go to law school and do pretty well.
There's a lot of law books over here.
There's a lot of law books, and there is a degree that has not technically paid us back directly. But that's another...
Indirectly,
yeah. But that's another show. But I love the law because it is so... It's funny, right? I mean, some of it's not funny. Like, crim law is not funny. But... business is hilarious.
I'm waiting to see how this is funny.
No. Some of it is just funny. If you had seen... So first of all, Twitter lawyers are my favorite.
Okay.
It's like they're kind of like Facebook doctors. Nobody has a degree. Nobody...
Is it like jail lawyers?
No, because they at least went to school and passed the bar and did something. No, a Facebook medical professional can diagnose your children. It could tell you why you have back problems. They can tell you what medicines you should be taking. All sorts of things. What they can change.
Writing scripts.
Yes, they tell you how to change your life, and then you take that information to your actual physician and piss them off. I mean, it's so much worse than WebMD. It's so bad. Facebook physicians is what got us half of those COVID cures.
Oh, like the horse tranquilizers people were
right.
eating?
There's also Facebook researchers, chemists. Oh. There's a few of those as well.
I'm face palming, y'all.
It's fantastic. But the Twitter lawyers are probably my favorite because, man, are they not right. It's so bad. It is so bad.
I really thought you were about to say, oh, they are no joke.
No.
They are not good. Okay.
They are so bad. Even some of the actual lawyers, you go to their profile and be like, oh, you're an Esquire and you said this. My God. But anyway, so I'll give the situation because I feel like the way that this young lady moved, she's probably a really litigious person. Like, she will sue you. She will cut up and act the fool. So I am not going to say her name. Not just because of that, because I also don't know how to say her name. And I don't like to butcher names. There's a lot of letters that are in places that phonetically I can't work out.
Right.
And I'm grown and I can't do it. So I'm not going to butcher her name or get sued. Either one.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can find this on Twitter yourself without me. So yes, you can find this whole situation, this whole drama. You can't find hers because after it all hit the fan, the actual person who did what we're going to talk about today made her profile private. So you can't really see all the trash she's talking to all 100 some odd people that follow her. Okay?
Ooh.
To
the masses.
To the masses.
Got it.
All right. So here is the short version of the story. Okay? I will read the tweet from the person who was wronged. first. This girl really booked a call with me and tried to work with my business and then turned around and filed a trademark on my name. Sing the song, Don. Don't really sing it because I ain't trying to get sued by the OJs or their assigns.
They smile in your face.
In your face all the time.
They want to take your place.
The backstabbers.
The backstab.
What had happened was she came in and said, hey, I want to do basically what you do.
Was it a can I pick your brain kind of scenario?
I think she was supposed to pay her for this consultation. I don't know if she actually paid.
Oh, that would be wild if she actually gave her
No, but she made an appointment.
$1 for her time. And then took her mind.
It took everything. So she made an appointment. And there are emails posted in this thread that, like, thank you so much. I've learned so much. Like, the whole thing.
Wow.
Within days or hours, I'm not sure which, the person that she had the consultation with went on USPTO, the government.gov, and filed a trademark application on the woman's Twitter profile name. So the Twitter profile name is not actually the name of the lady's business, but it is kind of like a moniker that she uses.
Oh, wait. I thought when you told me about it this morning that
it was her business name.
Her whole business name
No.
Oh, I don't feel as bad now. Like, I thought she got it, like, right into, like, the third
pocket.
vertebrae. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, she...
But, okay, so the way she found her was through this name, like, that's kind of like Chad Ocho Cinco whatever. Mm-hmm. Right, so and so he would, I'm pretty sure he's already done it, trademark Ocho Cinco.
And that dude changed his legal name.
He said, you're not going to get me.
But so that's my point, is this brother took steps to protect what was valuable to him.
Yes, and we need to go into that if we have enough time about why it's so important to protect your ideas and your name and stuff like that. So me, because I'm nosy. And all of this stuff is basically public record unless you get an attorney to take care of it for you. But when you first file, everything about you is there. So she really could roll up to this lady's house and start to cut up. I don't recommend that, but she could.
She could ride down there.
She could ride down there and cause problems. But I don't suggest that. And she seems, the person who this happened to
Choose peace, everyone.
Choose peace. She seems very calm and very collected and like, you know what? The universe will handle you, because this was dirty. I don't know who owns the website, because again, super nosy. So I went to Whois before we got on here.
For context, y'all, Whois a way to look up who actually owns a domain name.
And when they bought it.
Right.
Because in the law, time is so important. It's not always what happened, but when it happened. It's very, very important. The first time that somebody registered that as a URL was 2020.
Okay.
Right? So that's like 3 years.
Right.
That's not huge. Again, I'm not your lawyer, all right? I'm not a lawyer. I just went to school. Okay. That's the disclaimer. But in my understanding, if I were doing this for myself, which I would not, because I have a trademark attorney. I am not dumb. She did this herself. She did this on her own. You can look at the filing and be like, girl, you really just wasted $350. Get an attorney, everybody. If you need to know one, send me a DM. I'll let you know who I've used in the past for intellectual property. I looked at that, 2020. Looked at her filing. And when you file these things, you have to there's two ways you can file. You can say, well, there's several ways you can file, but two of the main ones that people use are intent to use. Like, I have this idea and I'm going to use it in commerce, right?
So I may actually have an idea, and
yes,
before I go out to the market, I'll file for that.
Yes, and say, I am going to use this in business.
Right.
But not just like, I like this name, I want to use it, I want to squat on it. No, I'm going to use this to make money.
Right.
Or you can say, I already use this in business. I've already made money doing this. This is when I started making money using this name. So there is your first use, and then your first use in commerce. She filed it as already in use.
Wait, didn't she just have the meeting with this lady?
Fam. The date of the meeting probably was within hours of when she filed it. And she ain't lie either. She lied on one thing, saying that she was already using it in commerce. But she ain't lie. She went out there and said, yes, the first day I used it was the 24th. The day I used it in commerce was the 26th.
Wow.
And the day I'm filing this application is the 26th.
Wow.
She ain't backdate nothing. She just said, this is it. So I'm doing it.
This is a PSA for all those out there who have an idea, a thought that they really want to protect, a business that they have their name or their brand is out there. Please protect your stuff.
The way that this even came to my attention was because the guy who's dating Taylor Swift right now, so he's feeling this surge of popularity behind
Travis Kelce.
Yes, behind Taylor Swift. I see a post on LinkedIn about his trademark filing.
Wait.
Yes, he did, because he ain't dumb. The guy that I filed my original trademark with probably 10 years ago, he posted, because he went from being kind of like a solo practitioner to having like a really big firm. He's always quoted on CNN and all these different places. And I am connected to him on LinkedIn. So these are the new trademarks he's filed. His name, of course, Travis Kelce. Killatrav.
Okay.
Nah.
Nah.
Yes, he did. No, we're going to go to that in a second.
No.
Hold on. We'll get there in a minute.
Okay. All right.
Flight 87.
Okay,
I don't even know what that
number.
means. Okay. And Kelsey's Crunch. This dude making cereal.
What?
Bam. There's a few things that bothered people about.
Nah.
Yeah. And the other one, Killatrav. How many killers do we have in a certain community? Killer Mike. You put killer in front of anything.
Right. I mean, it's like Big Mike, Lil Sean.
Yeah. There's a cultural thing that's happening there. So, and then the that is also something that is a cultural thing. Something that we learned at the illustrious Howard University School of Law, also known as Hustle. #Hustle. Is there is a certain community globally that is a wellspring of creativity from dances, and you can also copyright choreography, okay? From dances to artwork to music. There's so many different ways that this particular segment of humanity's creativity shines. You see how I danced around that?
That's creative.
That choreography needs to be copywritten. All right. And there's and that particular segment being so gifted and blessed is the least likely to protect these gifts under the law. And these laws are in place and can work for everyone. There's no monetary value put on it until you see somebody else monetizing your brilliance.
But isn't that how it always works? You don't really see the value in what you have until somebody else is rocking it financially or in some other way with that thing that you
didn't think about. Like somebody tried Taco Tuesday. Now that is something that is very current and in the news right now. Sometimes
please tell me somebody did not try
somebody's already, there were several different chains of restaurants who had put in local and national trademark applications for Taco Tuesday.
Are you serious?
Yes. And Taco Bell fought and sued all of those small businesses to make it so that Taco Tuesday was generic and nobody could lay claim to it. It is the reverse.
They roofed the ball.
They took, I'm telling you.
Can't nobody play if I can't win.
Right. No, but they can win because that means that as a large company, small companies can't tell them what to do. So with them being so big, they need to use Taco Tuesday. Can you imagine how crippling it is for a company that size to have to pay someone else
you sell
to
tacos
use,
and you can't use
and
Taco
you can't
Tuesday.
use Taco Tuesday because somebody else got it. So yeah, Taco Bell spent quite a bit of money to make Taco Tuesday generic. Ain't it brilliant? See, this is why I said I love the law, because it is like chess. And what's unfortunate is some communities are not playing chess, they're not playing checkers, they're not playing shuffleboard. They're just not playing. These days with the internet, you can hang your shingle out there and say, I am an expert at this particular thing. The person who got their brand stolen, and I mean, it's horrible the way that the person did it, but she hangs her shingle out as a brand expert. That hurts. Right? Because several people were like, dude, if anybody knew to protect that, it should have been you. Don't talk to me no more until you handle this. Don't advise me no more.
How you gonna run a successful business?
Nobody should have been able to steal this from you this quickly. Now, again...
okay, but we're going into the shaming the one that actually got wrong. What about the person?
The person.
Because
we don't know who this is. This could be a alias.
Right.
I'm not getting in that.
I think at some point you have to ask yourself, or that person's friends need to ask them, how do you sleep at night?
They don't sleep at night, okay? They sleep during the day in a coffin like the other vampires do.
Wow.
Yeah, at night they be wide awake stealing your chamber.
But during the day
they in the coffin with the other vampires. You're right though. You're right. You leave yourself open for certain things. Yes. I probably wouldn't if I just see it as a moniker. Maybe my brain doesn't work that way because I'm looking at everybody like a thief. Everybody is a thief.
Once you went to law school, I think you started seeing things differently. You saw the law like Neo saw the Matrix Code. You started seeing like, oh, that's not a piece of steak over there. That's actually somebody's opportunity to steal from
Somebody's trying to steal. Somebody's trying to infiltrate. You all have to protect yourselves and your brilliance. Find an attorney. The backstabbers aren't that swift. And I'm going to leave you with this. This is my favorite part because I did go through and look at this very public filing. The proof that she had done business with this mark that she was trying to use was a free Calendly page. A screenshot of a free Calendly page.
Not a screenshot of her website?
No, because there is no website. So thieves don't have to be smart. Sometimes they just have to be fast. I don't know. That's a good one. You don't have to be smart as a thief. You just got to be quick. You got to be quicker than that. Anyway, you all protect yourselves and please don't be shady because it will come back to bite you. That lady is really out of $350.
Reap what you gonna sow.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good. When you show up, when they're looking for this woman and you show up, it's not gonna go well. It won't go well at all.
I'm not sure how she thought this was gonna work, but whatever.
Hey, you know what? I blame podcasts. Like I blame podcasts for everything. They tell you go out there and be a shark and be cutthroat. And
this is not what they mean.
She's been watching Billions. I blame USA Network and Paramount Plus. She been watching Billions.
They're all catching it today.
Right, and Suits. And she be watching all them cutthroat shows. Ma'am.
She been on White Collar.
Yeah. Ma'am, it don't work like that. Anyway, I gotta go to work.
And I gotta go to work.
Y'all be kind to each other. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us for Chat and Bother. Go ahead and like our Facebook page and share this episode with people that you want to chat with or just feel like bothering, or both. Visit our website, chatandbother.com, for our episode guide and other ways to connect with us. Take care.